TIP. Na mtazamaji, kikao cha kamati maalum ya wabunge 11 katika mchakato wa kumtimua waziri wa kilimo Mithika Linturi kinaendelea leo, huku ikiwa zamu ya mashahidi dhidi yake kutoa hoja zao. Hebu sasa tupate kifupi ya kinachoendelea.
That the Honorable Linturi revoked. You have not been shown an instrument of revocation. Licenses are granted in writing, they are revoked in writing. The Honorable Linturi, as a cabinet secretary, is not even a licensing officer. Under any regime of the law, we have more than 1,000 chapters of the laws of Kenya. There is none in which the Honorable Linturi or any other cabinet secretary for that matter is a licensing officer. Licenses are issued by regulatory bodies. So the question, therefore, again, even if we accept Linturi this time is not the twin brother, he is the devil himself, as you've been invited to believe. Can we really, in good conscience, in this historic occasion that is not precedented in the history of our republic, advise His Excellency to dismiss this good gentleman because there are serious reasons to believe he has committed a gross misconduct. You are told, Honorable Chair, still on this ground 3, that the evidence is a press statement. And I recall asking you in my opening, Chair, I know we say many things about democracy as a developing project in Africa, but I would be interested to know which country in the world, in which country as a cabinet secretary or even a sweeper of our streets, forget a cabinet secretary, has been dismissed from office because somebody somewhere issued a press conference over a matter they did not even witness. We were told yesterday when we ran the Evidence Act, you must have seen it with your eyes, you must have touched it with your fingers, you must have heard it with your ears. The author of this supposed press conference is Common Ground. They are not a journalist. It is Common Ground. They have not sworn a witness statement. It is Common Ground. They didn't come to testify. But nonetheless, because they believed. Or are we going to say because this press statement was issued by none other than the President of the Law Society of Kenya, therefore, if the President of the Law Society of Kenya has issued some press statement, and this press statement is against that devil called Linturi, therefore we shut our minds and say, crucify him. Heads must roll. Blood must let. I'm resisting the temptation, Honorable Chair, to say that this motion is very unfortunate because it is unfortunately trivialized. It has trivialized some important constitutional accountability framework. You know, we would expect if this very grave accountability mechanism is invoked, it has to be invoked on the right occasion, on the right facts, on the right allegations. That it could be invoked because Linturi has refused to fall in love with someone, because Linturi has refused to marry someone, because Linturi has such a bad perception, because Linturi has such a bad reputation. It is to trivialize and, I dare say, Chair, to scandalize our Constitution. Chair, I seek your protection because when the other